largest foreign takeover attempt by a Chinese company is set to go ahead. The government-owned China National Chemical Corporation is offering $43 billion for Swiss pesticide and seed maker Syngenta. If completed, the purchase would mark a new peak for Chinese overseas acquisitions. With Beijing support, companies in China are trying to find new customers abroad as demand at home slows. Well, TRT World's editor-at-large, Craig Copetas, is in Paris to explain why this is such a landmark deal. Craig, good to see you. Aside from the rather large price tag then, what is Syngenta going to get out of this deal?
Well, they're going to get the raised eyebrows of the United States government, because ChemChina is much more than a seed company, a pesticide company. It's been scooping up assets around the world, big machinery companies in Germany. The company that our listeners probably be most familiar with is Pirelli, the tire maker. A few months before this deal was announced, the U.S. chemical company Monsanto offered them $45 billion, and Syngenta said no. They went with the Chinese for $2 billion less. Now, there may be good business reasons for this, but what this gives China is inside access in the West, and principally in the U.S., because of Syngenta's U.S. arm does very, very significant and sensitive research into biotechnology at some of their facilities in North Carolina and Louisiana. And frankly, the U.S. doesn't like seeing China scoop up these sorts of companies, even if they're not American companies. You've got to understand that, you know, the Cold War, we say, is over, but there is a hot war going on now in the marketplace between China and the United States. It may be one thing to argue and send ships to some islands that the Chinese are building off their coast. We can see that visibly. What we're seeing here now is something that is really opaque. What does ChemChina intend to do here?
And Craig, on
the
that
situation is...
Sorry, Craig, on that basis, what does it tell us about the state of China's economy right now? Because we're hearing a lot of pessimism surrounding it. Yeah, they're conducting mega money deals like this. So what exactly can we read into the state of China's economy right now?
China's slowing down. China has a lot of hard currency. China is buying up companies overseas in which they can do business outside of China to make money. They're going for new markets. And the fellow who runs ChemChina is a guy called Ren Jianxin. He's a high-ranking member of the powerful Communist Youth League, and one of the few individuals in China who brings in high-level Western executives to run his companies in China. It's very rare. Watch this space. This story will only become more interesting, and it's a geopolitical story.
Okay, Craig Copetas, thank you very much as always.